Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Minecraft Oasis. Just a quick little disclaimer, my air conditioning is on, so you'll be able to hear that for a little bit until it turns off, but it will turn off here in a second. So hopefully it doesn't cause too much noise or distraction. But today we are gonna be hopefully preparing for the end and maybe even going. And I did do some in-between episode work. Again, I just like to do the boring stuff in between episodes so that you guys don't have to watch it, and I also do building so that, like, you don't have to watch me build in silence for hours on end. So, we're gonna go through that, and then we will get started to prepare for the end. So, I wanted to start up here because last episode we ended with Golemancy, and I did get it all figured out and set up, and I want to show you that first. Well, as we're walking through, you'll see some differences. I downloaded the Fairy Lights mod, so I put Fairy Lights in here. I also downloaded a mod that's like a backport for 1.16 features, and so it adds the compost bin, because we were building up on a lot of resources that we are not using, so like seeds and stuff, so I wanted to start decomposing on those and getting bone meal, because we use bone meal a lot more. And then I also put paintings around, just a little extra decoration while I was doing the fairy lights. And then I also downloaded the Mystical World mod, just to add a little bit extra to the world. I actually thought I downloaded it originally, and then I noticed that nothing was spawning in the mod, so I was like, maybe it was just a incompatibility with the different mods that we had, but no, it just wasn't installed. So I did install it, and then over here, which we are going to be using, is our little potion area. We have an endless water pit, and this is smooth glowstone. It's just smelted glowstone, but it looks a lot better than glowstone. And I actually used it in multiple places. You'll see. Our nether wart, which I actually took inspiration from Ihascupquake's original nether wart farm, where you can just click this button and it harvests it for you, and then you can just replant it. And just like that, we have a bunch of nether wart. Our brewing stands, and yeah, I think I mean, I really like how this turned out. It's nothing crazy, nothing too big, but it also is exactly what we need. This is our this is our potion shelf, and I just brewed a bunch of random potions, like weakness potions, potion of love, which that one is just a poppy, and then fire resistance, like nothing crazy, poison, just to make it look like there is actually something on this shelf. And in between episodes we got enough to make the scorpion set, and I'm just slowly building up our armor sets, and then our ancient set is over here with the ancient sword, and then as well as our bone armor set. And then I didn't do much over here, just paintings, nothing crazy. Did I put any fairy lights? No. I might, we'll see. And then as we come down here, again, nothing too crazy, but I did add an extra row of chests because we are running out of storage in these ones. Well, at least our wood one right here. So we have a bunch of oak and a bunch of spruce, and we were running out of space, so I expanded that a little bit, and I actually used a bunch of oak wood in between episodes, which I will show you. But yeah, it just, I like how it looks. It's not too invasive, and it adds extra storage that we obviously needed. But as we come out here, I want to show you over here. I didn't do much with the animals. I actually ended up killing off some of our cows, pigs, and stuff like that. Right here we have a cow breeder and farm. So how it works, I mean, it's a pretty generic cow breeder. You turn on the water, there's water in here, they start floating, you breed them, and then whenever they're done breeding, they will fall down here and you kill them. It's nothing too crazy, but it does do the job that we need it to do, because we actually need a bunch of meat for our carnivorous dinos. And then you might notice that I flattened out this area a little bit. I'm kind of thinking we will put our wyverns or something over here, or maybe another mount or something. I don't really know, but I did want to flatten it out because it was just a giant hill in the way. And then if we come down to our farm, this is where our golems are. We have 4 golems. These guys are made out of thaumium. There's 2 thaumium golems, and then 2 wooden golems. These wooden golems collect, and they collect the items that are dropped, as well as put them in the chest. And then these thaumium golems harvest the 8x8 area. So our entire farm isn't included in that 8x8 area, but I did try and get as much as I can, so that's why there are 2 chests. And we don't necessarily need this guy to collect the stuff, but with the thaumium golems, sometimes they break more than what they can pick up, so these guys just help out when it's time to pick up the crops. And I don't know why they're not harvesting this wheat. I don't know. They might be a little glitchy. I don't really know. They're not all too reliable all the time. But it does the job. We are getting stuff, and so I'm not too worried about that. And then if we come out here, as you may see, I have been slowly adding flowers in the area as well as trails. So I'll just show you over here. We have path blocks, coarse dirt, stone, cobblestone, and slabs just to make a little path. Nothing too crazy, and then I put flowers around it just so it looks a little bit prettier, a little bit more exotic, and it adds to our more of an oasis feel to it, which I really like. I actually took inspiration from the flower fields biome in this mod, which I can show you. I actually have found a couple while exploring, and I really like how they look, so I've been going kind of crazy with the flowers whenever we have them fully grown, which actually they are, so I might do some more in between episodes. I've added fairy lights wherever I thought would look good. Our fish are still looking good in here, and I will, if I do get more eggs, I will put them in here, but as of right now, I haven't gotten anything else. And then right over here, our deer were reproducing like crazy, so I did end up killing them off, which I think is for the better for now. Because they were reproducing like crazy and getting out of their enclosure somehow. I really don't know. And so I just expanded the dodos and the gastornis, which, as you can see, they are in this hole right now because they lay eggs like this, and just like chickens, there's a chance that they hatch. And I want to build up kind of a stock of dodos and stuff, which, as you can see, we do have a baby right here, which is a male, who are hungry. Do I have any food on me? No. I was gonna move a feeder down there. Actually, I'm hungry. So I might end up doing that in between episodes, but today I want to focus on preparing for the end. But yeah, we wanted to expand our dodos and stuff, and for some reason, I'm not gonna like doing this, but for some reason, our dinos, we cannot kill some of them. So like these guys, no damage at all. That one hit should have killed it, and it doesn't. And that's like literally the case for all of these. Oh, that one, no, that one did not take damage, never mind. So, I don't know what's going on, but instead of having to kill them off and analyze their bones and then cultivate more DNA. I've just been doing this instead of doing it the other way. These guys are perfectly fine, nothing too crazy. They're all just chilling, and they have plenty of food. And then our saber-tooth, which there is one extra that is not tamed. Oh, that one just came out. These guys breed actually quite a lot, and they are hostile whenever they're not tamed. So I do have to end up killing them off if they're not tamed, which kind of sucks. Kind of waiting for one other one to attack me, but I guess not. And then all of our other dinos are just doing perfectly fine. I did fix the archways for the Triceratops as well as make them 4 blocks tall for their fence. Makes it look a little bit more complete and finished, because with 3 it just wasn't like tall enough in my opinion. So yeah, it just expanded it a little bit. Our Doedicurus are doing good. Actually, this guy looks like he's stuck in the fence. I'm not going to focus on that, but we might have to fix that in between episodes. Oh no, hopefully he gets himself unstuck. And lastly, our Therazinos. They actually haven't bred. I don't know why. Which, I mean, I'm fine with, but I did want them to breed. Oh, are you out of food? Or, you have food? Go eat. I do want these guys to breed, because I do want to expand their population. Go eat! Dang, you're taking a lot of damage fast. Go eat! Hello? There you go. And how are you doing? You're good. Okay. And this is where I spent all of that wood. Oh. How'd you get out? Do I have my monster balls on me? Yes. Come back. Actually, these are really useful. Hello? Thank you. Because we can just capture our dinos whenever they escape, and I can just throw them back in, and no harm, no foul. Like, it's really easy and nice. But over here, oh, also, we have a bunch of palm trees from the archaeology mod. That's another tree from the archaeology mod. And I think over here is just really cool because it's a beachy vibe and it's along the river, so I really like it. But over here, I haven't built a bridge yet, but I do want to, is our museum. So this is a fully cosmetic building. It has no other use than cosmetics. So I didn't want to do anything crazy on camera with it. If it is going to be useful or something like that, I will probably time-lapse it or something, or show a portion of it. Hello, shark. But I just didn't think it was necessary. And I put a bunch of glass, a bunch of quartz, as well as oak wood. That was the goal, is to use as much oak wood as possible. And then below these carpets is the smooth glowstone that I was talking about earlier. And this museum just has a bunch of paintings, the figurines, in the sculptural pieces in the mod, and then as well as some fossils. So we have the parasaur right here. We have some swamp creatures, so the Megaloropterus, I don't know. The Diplocalus, Meganura, Arthropleura, and then the Confucian Norris. I don't know. But that's like a bird, and then these guys are all swampy creatures. I just like how it's smaller creatures right here. And then right here we have our Bronto, and then our T-Rex. And then around here we have a Deinonychus and a Velociraptor. I like how they're smaller, so it's not a huge fossil in this small little window. Over here we have our Triceratops, and again, all throughout we have all these paintings and stuff. And then the broken and the fixed statues. And then the Spinosaurus, and again, broken and fixed. And the reason why I put a bunch of rainbow glass in here is I don't know if you can see it all too well, but it adds a really pretty sun ray into here, and I really like it. And it just makes it look really cool and super colorful, which is awesome because I was struggling with just a big oak and quartz building, but with all this rainbow glass, it makes it look a lot better, in my opinion. And then in the center, I wanted to focus on all the prehistoric stuff in this mod, or all the prehistoric plants in this mod. So we have that giant tree, which I showed you, that was over there, and then a couple other trees over here. I think there's 3 in total in here. And then there are a bunch of forest-like plants in here from the mod as well. Nothing too crazy, just took a lot of time to build and do. We had basically all the resources, so I just had to craft the blocks and make it. And these lamps are really easy to make, it's just glowstone and wool. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. I hope you guys do too, because I'm really proud of it. And I hope you guys aren't too angry with me doing this in between episodes, because it is a lot, and it is big building. But again, I don't want to sit in silence for the majority of the episode so you guys can watch me build. Like, to me, that just doesn't sound intriguing or interesting, so I don't know. And then, slowly but surely, we've been expanding our gobber stuff, which actually leads us to preparing for the end. So, like I said, in between episodes, I've been doing the globs and the globet stuff, and I got the Garmer, the blue Garmer set, and I'm slowly working on the nether globets and the nether glob armor and stuff. We have plenty of globets, which is just 2 globets and a blaze rod with a nether glob, and that makes 3 nether glob. But we cannot make the nether stuff until we defeat the wither, because with these you have to use the nether star to make the entire set, which is pretty expensive. And then the ender set, which is kind of the point of us going to the end today, we are going to get some of the ender globs so we can make the seeds for it, like so. But we need the chorus flower to make it, as well as the end globs. So we do need quite a lot to continue progression in this. But to make the ender globs in the mod, let me hold on. I have to backtrack a little bit. So to make the ender globs, we need, or the ender glob set, we need to make these into rings. Where is it? Right here. And then the rings can be turned into the chainmail, or the links, with nether stars. And then finally, these can be made into the end. So we need to start progression on the end stuff as soon as we can, hopefully. So that's why we're going to go to the end today. Let me just put these bones away. I don't really need them. But yeah, I hope you guys don't mind me doing in-between episode work. It's just a lot of tedious work, and it just takes a lot of time. So I just don't want a bunch of videos of me sitting there doing very boring, monotonous work, so I try and cut it out for you guys. But to prepare for the end, we need to enchant our armor. So, right now, our chest plate has 8 armor, and this has 9 armor, and it also has more armor toughness. So, we're going to try and enchant this with all protection and all unbreaking. I'm not going to do mending because we don't really need it. I did it for this set, but then I realized that we are going to be upgrading our armor quite a lot. So, I'm not going to keep doing mending. Unless it is breaking, then I will. But we're also going to do respiration and aqua affinity just because those are useful in the meantime. And then unbreaking. Enchant that. And protection. Unbreaking. Enchant. And lastly, protection, feather falling, and I mean depth strider will be nice, and then unbreaking. And that's it. Perfect. So our entire set has been enchanted. I do want to look and see what the sword takes to make. The globet rod and globet. Okay, the globet rod is just 2 globets. Okay, so we should be able to make that, and that is actually a huge upgrade because it does 12 damage. All of our glob stuff is in here. We need 4. Go smelt these. And this enchanted armor, I'm just gonna put on display shelf or a armor stand, just so we can see it and know that this is our diamond armor if we ever need it. And then we will need, let me put these monster balls away. We are going to need some ender pearls. I'm gonna take more just in case, and some blaze rods, which, I mean, hopefully we won't need more than 13 eyes of ender, but I will take a couple more just in case, because you never know. There's a chance of all of them breaking, and we don't want to do that if we don't have to. So there's our globet rod, and then our glopper, which is our sword. Oh, let me put the Golomancy bell away. Don't really need that. And then let's enchant this with, oh, protection. Hello. Oh. It has like all of the enchants on it. Interesting. We're just gonna do looting, sharpness, and unbreaking, life leech, which this one, oh no, our old sword had life leech, not this one. That it? Yes. Okay, and then I do wanna, do I have a bow? I'm sure I do, but I don't know if it was in my backpack, my enchanted one. It was. So we're gonna have to enchant a new bow, which I'm glad we have a bunch of levels, because we would be going through a ton of them right now. Let's enchant this with unbreaking, quick draw, power, and then infinity. Just like that. Perfect. So we can make potions. How do you make slow fall potions? I know it's phantom membranes in the vanilla version, but I don't oh yeah, right here. So we need clownfish. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, and with the potion of ender, which is an ender pearl. Okay, so let me grab some water bottles, as well as, I guess, 2 ender. No, we'll just do 1 potion of ender set, because 3 minutes should be plenty for us to have slow fall. And then we need our bottles. I don't think we'll need anything else. Do I have, potion-wise, I don't think we'll need anything else. I don't think I have any clownfish. Which is surprising, because I do have pet clownfish. Let me sleep. I do have pet clownfish, which means I have killed clownfish. But maybe you don't get clownfish from killing clownfish? Sounds dumb, but with the Mo Creatures mod, you might not. I might have to end up fishing for it. There's my fishing rod. There it is. But I can try killing a couple clownfish and see if we get some clownfish from them. If not, we will just go fishing, and I will cut it out. But I do want to see if we can get some clownfish from these guys, quick and easily. Holy cow, there's a ton of fish over here. There's a clownfish. Come back. Nope, they give us regular fish. Okay. Stop. Stop. Ouch. Stop. That sword does a lot of damage. Okay, let me go fishing for a little bit, and then I will cut back whenever we got some good amount of clownfish. Okay, so I am back, and I had the realization I have my wings on, so we have slow fall automatically. But while I was fishing, I made a fish trap from Pam's Harvest Craft, which automatically generates some fish for you over time. So if in the future we need some kind of fish for any reason, we will slowly generate some fish through that. But I have wings, so we don't have to worry about me dying from fall damage. I just realized that, and even if my wings fall, we do have slow falling, or feather falling from our boots. So I'm just gonna throw this, and we're gonna get to the end. And we're gonna defeat the Ender Dragon. Okay, so we have made it to our stronghold. I did not bring any torches, so I do apologize for it being dark. But over the time lapse, you may have seen, but we do have quite a few new biomes that I think Vibrant Journeys, I forget the name of the mod, Vibrant Surroundings, something like that. That was a weird sound. It adds just a variety of, oh yeah, Vibrant Journeys right here. Adds a variety of environmental things, nothing too crazy, nothing overpowered or anything. Just makes it look a little bit more immersed in stuff like that. They also add different creatures as well. Anything of use in here? Not really. I also found some amethyst, which is supposedly pretty rare from the Wings mod. And I think it's just to make a special type of wing. Yeah, just the evil wing. I mean, there are tools and stuff, but they're not very strong. Epic squid. Mystical world. Interesting. Oh, hello. Okay, bye. And it also, Charm adds these sealed crates, which you need, I think keys for, which I don't have any, at least on me. Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. I can't. I'm just checking the surrounding area, seeing if there's any immediate... Oh, can I get through the door? Any immediate chests or anything that are useful? No. Okay, so we have found our portal, which is sweet. What? There's no spawner. Weird. I did not know that. And I am glad we brought extra... Oh, I didn't bring extra blaze powder. I thought I did. Dang it. Are you serious? We are one off. Ugh. Let me go fly home and grab the last ender pearl. Okay, so we are back. I finally got the last ender pearl, and we are going to get to the end. So here we go. Okay, not a bad spawn. What is that? Like stuff floating. And I don't know if any of the mods I have installed affect the end in any way. None of them directly say that they are like an end mod or an end overhaul, because actually I wanted to avoid what happened with the nether, which I did get rid of the better nether mod, because all our nether was a bunch of one biome. Hey, eyeball, what are you? Oh, you are. Oh! What are you doing to me? Ow. What are you doing to me? What are you? What happened? What was that? I don't know. But, I didn't want the same thing to happen that happened with the better nether mod. Which again, I did get rid of, because it was just really affecting the... Oh, did I... Oh, no, good. It was really affecting... Oh, did I bring bottles? About 3. Boop, boop, boop. It was just... All the generation and stuff like that was all just... It wasn't necessarily messed up, but it wasn't allowing any of the other structures to spawn because the better nether, like, overrode every single other structure that was spawning and stuff. Which sucked because I couldn't find anything else. I mean, I did find one from the Fossils in Archaeology mod that was actually working, which was nice because it told me that some do spawn, but I couldn't find very much of anything. I think I found one fortress after, like, not years, but, like, ages of exploration. And it just took forever. And now our new nether, which, again, I did reset because of the better nether mod, it now has a handful of different structures and stuff, which we can go explore in next episode or something. But I wanted to focus on... Oh my gosh. I wanted to focus on this and get the end done so we can move forward. Can I not get in there? Fine, we'll just fly up. Oh, dang it, I missed. Does this not work? Oh, it doesn't. I thought it did. Maybe not in older versions? Oh, that's gonna really hurt if I do that. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Actually, I broke a hole. Let's just do it the safe way. There we go. And I think this is the last one. Which, again, I'm just gonna break a hole and go to the ground and break it. Because I don't want to risk anything. Okay. Oh, is there one more? Up here? Nope, up here. That is it. Okay, perfect. What is this? Just like a overworld deposit? Interesting. Looks like a meteor or something. Oh, perched. Nope. Like. Whoa, the Watchers are also attacking. Interesting. Can you die, please? Thank you. Come on, Ender Dragon. Come perch. Not birch. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Dang, this sword does a good amount of damage. It is a little slower than a diamond sword, though. But we got a good amount of damage. That Watcher is also helping us. Unintentionally, but it is helping. No. I wish I did bring more bottles so I can get more Dragon's Breath. I mean, I don't use it, but you never know, you know? You can always end up using more. Jeez, this is loud. Oh my gosh. I'm coming. Am I on the perch itself, too? I think I am. I am. I mean, it's a good thing, because all of his breath is down here. I would be getting hurt. I knew this end battle was going to be really easy because of our overpowered weapons and stuff, but I, again, wanted to get going on the end and all of the progression that happens through there. Oh, your breath is everywhere. Whoa, okay. Come on. And there we go. Sweet. Nice and easy. Come here. Stop it. Quick and easy. Sweet. We have defeated the Ender Dragon. Awesome. I will get the... Oh, did not mean to do that. I will get the egg as well. Oh gosh, I'm gonna fly back over to the portal and stuff and grab the egg, but I'm gonna empty out my inventory real fast just so I have room. I mean, it's not like I don't have room, but I will head over there and grab the egg, and we will explore a little bit of the islands before I end the episode. Okay, I am back, and actually there is some end diamond ore right here, which is sweet. There's also end emerald ore and all the ores here, which is very useful. Where did the egg go? Egg, where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. Let's grab it. Just like so. Perfect. Okay, and then let's head to the outer cities. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had a call that I had to accept. But let's go to the end city, and I'm mainly here for the chorus fruit this episode. So we can get the end globets, which, as you can see, we are already getting a handful. Actually, we got a ton, which is great because we need all this. Hopefully we can, once we get 8, we have enough. So, couldn't take too long. Oh, maybe I jinxed it. Maybe we weren't. Okay, there we go. It just isn't super common, but it isn't super rare. Okay, so we got 8. Let me get some of these flowers. Huh? Oh, those worked for flowers. Guess they don't. That's fine. We'll just hand mine them, because we're going to need these flowers for the end ingots as well. And to me. And obviously, we have quite a while before we actually use the end ingots as well as the nether ingots. Oh, jeez. Flower's giving me nausea. But yeah, it's going to be a while before we use them. I just wanted to be prepared. As well as we have a whole new dimension that we can explore and have fun in. I don't think there's much added through our mods for the end. But I do know that there's still the vanilla stuff here, as well as some added things, as you can already tell with the watchers and stuff. It's obviously not vanilla. Actually, what mod are you guys from? The Vibrant Journeys? Yep. So, maybe the Vibrant Journeys adds a handful of mobs and maybe biomes or structures or something that we can also explore. But I don't want to focus on the end all too much. This whole thing, or this whole playthrough, is probably going to be based in the overworld for the majority of it. But again, we need the end for some of our progression, so it'll be nice and useful for more progression in the long run. Okay. I'm going to try and get 16. Because 16, then we can make 2 seeds and have a little bit of a head start. Unless this whole island only gives me 11. Which is possible. Come on. I keep on clicking R instead of E. Literally one last one, and that's not going to give us the 16 we need, is it? Nope. Okay, let's go over here. One seems like it has a big one. Yeah, it does. Here we go. Give us all the globbits we need, please. Come on. Still no? We have plenty of the flowers. I don't think we'll need any more. Yay, we got another. Got 14. Come on. 2 more. 15. 1 more. We're so close. Yeah. Oh, of course. What is this? Blade grass. Okay. I mean, I might as well just get this big one as well. Small ones aren't really worthwhile. Okay, sweet. Let's head back over to the mainland. And here we go. We defeated the end. Oh, that was from the egg. I was like, what the heck is that? Sweet. I think for now, I will just place the egg over here. I don't believe there's any use for it, but you can always check, I guess. There's the Gaff of the Dragon from the Gobber mod, and then a solar panel. But we are not going to be doing that because you need 2. I don't know how you would get to. Right click to shoot dragon fireballs. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I am gonna end it here. I hope you guys are okay with some in between episode work. I just don't like recording it all, making you guys sit through it. I do enjoy recording some building and stuff like that every once in a while, but this series is pretty heavily based on building, or at least like enclosures and things like that take a lot of time to build, and it's all just the same thing over and over again. So I hope you don't mind if I do that in between episodes. I do want to keep this series interesting for everybody, so that's why I do it. Um, and I hope that's okay for everyone. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, all that fun YouTube stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!